Anyways,
I still gain a lot.
for those of you who are tuning in, this is game number 7 probably,
Yeah, I think so.
and well, because I skipped a bunch of sketchy ones. And just for the record, we try to aim for the country. If we get close within the country, sure, that's great. But it gets boring when you're sitting there looking at road signs for 30 minutes.
Yes. So this is a slightly different map. It's still a
Interesting.
world map,
Don't even
but
tell me. I
it's
don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. I don't want any biases whatsoever. Zoom in on the front of that car right now. The truck. Oofed. Is that a flag of some kind? Perhaps, maybe not. But yeah, I don't even want to know what kind of map it is.
no, this won't give you any biases. They
I
just
don't
removed.
want you to tell me what it excludes or what it adds. I don't even want to know.
Oh, okay.
Want it to
Well,
be.
of course,
I
as
want
a
to go
big
in
map.
raw,
I want to
fresh,
know what happened here.
or what didn't.
Well,
Civilization.
there's a shit ton of construction happening. There's a shit ton of rubble.
Zoom in on the top of that truck again. The top of it this time. Hmm.
Lamp fall.
Lamp free.
Lamp free?
Lamp fall. But wait, what? I don't know.
Let me see if I can get a little closer.
Those people are certainly sun-kissed. They're French-kissed
Yes.
by the sun.
Speaking of French, there's some French to be found around. I did explore a little bit.
So this is clearly some form of colony. Probably. There's a lot of French influence in Africa and in the
Yeah.
Mediterranean. Not the Mediterranean, the Caribbean.
This guy's got another guy in his shirt.
We heard you like sun-kissed people, so we put a sun-kissed
Look,
person on your sun-kissed
there's
person.
American. Oh, he's got like all different kinds of flags on there. He's got an international dump truck people mover.
Well, it's a good
He
thing they're
has,
following road safety.
well, he has put a lot of effort into decorating this thing.
I mean, is that the
The
French flag
French.
right there?
There is a French flag
And
there.
that mosque that we see there, or whatever the hell that tower is, might be of
That
some significance. Goodness gracious,
boutique.
I feel like I should already have enough like cultural cues here, but damn, I'm feeling slow right now.
There is just so much to see here. There's so much like what is happening.
This gin is the spinach to my Popeye, and I've only just started drinking it, so bear with me, and soon it'll kick in.
I will. We got
Okay, this is either going to be somewhere.
Helens.
This can be in northeastern Africa somewhere. One of the northeastern African nations.
Yeah. My hope is that this map will show us more than, like the few places that we keep getting sent to.
You know what? I'm actually excited. I don't know what you chose, but I'm excited because it's already very different. Look at
Exactly.
the bed of this truck that we're right next to.
There's so many tires.
Move to the right a little bit. Okay, nothing else to be seen.
Yeah. I love that we've got like donkey carts and horses and massive construction equipment and just,
I believe that
tire art.
bulldozer is made by Hitachi. They make a wide variety of products, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Yes,
I
they
think
do.
that I think that the like main product in this country is tires, from what I've been able to tell so far. Tires, rubble.
Zoom in on those people on the back of that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is such a cool place to do this
Love
game.
his hat, man. And I love like that the horse has decoration all over. That horse is in good condition.
I don't believe that this is anywhere in the Caribbean. This is somewhere on the
No,
continent of
this is
Africa, northern Africa. I wonder if this could be Liberia or I don't know. I'm feeling Liberia.
yeah. I'm super ignorant when it comes to African countries, and I'm looking forward to learning more. Federation. Senegal! Senegal! It's Senegal!
Senegal, southwest. It's the eastern, southwestern cusp of the. I almost went to fucking Senegal too. I was invited to go to a wedding there.
Uh,
Well, we got them, boys.
yeah. But look, I really want to. Do you mind if we just explore Senegal just a little bit more? Because this is so
Oh
interesting
yeah,
to
by all
me.
means, please.
This market. What's everybody headed for over here? Hats?
I
Like
really regret
just
not going. I'm invited to both Senegal and Ghana several
uh-huh.
times. I'm gonna have to take up one of those two invitations. I was
Yeah.
invited to a Senegalese wedding. The person who I know who is from Senegal is now living in Chicago.
Oh, not again.
So Senegal is
Okay.
just south of Mauritania and just north of Guinea-Bissau. You know what I think is one of the most interesting places on Africa is the Western Sahara. It's commonly disputed as to who owns it, Mauritania or Morocco, and it is almost entirely uninhibited except for a few cultural centers. Western Sahara is a nation in and of itself.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's only two borders away from Senegal.
Man, that's so cool. I I would like to see parts of Africa too,
And you know what?
actually.
I said Liberia. Liberia is
Mm-hmm.
just three little teeny tiny countries away from Senegal. So I feel
Well
pretty
done.
happy. I feel very happy
Yeah.
about pinpointing the general region on planet
Mm-hmm.
Earth. You get a lot of the French influence in that whole coastal region of northern and
Sure.
northwestern Africa.
Yeah. How's your picture, by the way? Is it clear?
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Is this a... Oh, it's a goat. Just, I want to know what happened in this town. Are they, like, rebuilding? Are they... Because there's... Every, like, block is full of bulldozers and debris.
Well, if you take a look, this region is pretty dry, so it's probably just being forged. Like they're probably just pushing onward. A highway has been built, so they probably improved the irrigation. People tend to live along the
Yeah.
coast a lot by bodies of water.
There's so many tires around here because they need to change one. But yeah, this is there's some water. What's this say? I saw something when I was exploring this a little while ago with like a women's like building that only women were
Oh,
allowed to go in.
invite Roosevelt. He said he's ready to join. I really
Oh,
wanted to see a little bit of Senegal before we pass on.
yeah, yeah. I'll bring Roosevelt in.
And here we go. Fire up the visuals. Fire up the visuals. Here
Yep,
we
yep.
go.
Here we go. Sorry about that.
Rose, are you there? We're in Senegal right now. We identified Senegal. Go back and
Oh,
show him the
right.
bazaar. Go back and show
Helps
him.
sound.
Okay.
Oh my god, that
There
microphone. Ooh,
is it. What's up?
Whoa.
it's a bit echoey, my friend.
Yeah. Is it really echoey? Because it shouldn't
It
be.
It's a little bit. I
sounds
had to
like a...
turn you down from 200% to about 50%. But yeah, we're in
It's okay.
Senegal. I was just telling Ev that I felt bad. I actually turned down a wedding invitation to Senegal about 2 years ago.
Okay.
But the opportunity is still there, both Senegal and Ghana.
Yeah.
I
I
originally said
mean,
Liberia, which is about 3 small
I mean,
borders away.
it really looks like Senegal.
Well, you have a lot of French influence. You have French and Arabic here, so and other languages. So that's what really gave away that location in the
oh,
world.
that's right. It gets like something happens here.
Oh God, it's getting so blurry when Rose joins. I can't even see. I can't even see.
Yeah,
I
I
think
can
it's...
see.
Yeah.
Change region.
Anytime Rose joins, it gets real fucked. Can you put it on maybe like Western Europe and see what happens?
How about now?
It always gets clear for a minute and then it gets
There we go.
blurry.
Nice.
Yeah, this is fine for now,
Something...
but it's gonna go bad.
Yeah. Something is weird with my game itself. Let's try moving over here again. Okay. All right, we're better now.
I'm gonna set push to talk so you can hear me properly.
Also zoom out a little. I think you're zoomed in. There you go.
Good call. So yeah, check out this market here.
Bizarre, but yeah.
The bazaar. Yeah. And like the donkeys. Love
You know,
donkeys.
the marketplaces, especially in the more Arabic regions, have a very particular. There's a lot of etiquette when it comes to haggling and prices and how you go about making a purchase. And people can become very offended if you do not engage in the art of the haggle, the art of the deal.
Yeah, my friend's mother, I think I told you, Steve, my friend's mother actually, in Sweden,
poor baby.
like, they had a tuition fee for the certain school, right? And she actually haggled down the price, and she comes from, what was that? I can't recall, but one of these countries.
Nice.
Did you
Where it's like
say?
really,
So the college was? You don't remember what country the college was in? The university?
oh, I believe it was in Sweden, or actually it could have been France. I can't really recall where he went, but
Oh, you mean the lady who worked in the university was from another
no,
country?
no.
These horses
His
all need
mother.
worming medications desperately and better nutrition. They're all very poor condition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see that. You can see the bones. You can the muscles aren't as prominent in the horses.
And their bellies are distended. They're
Yeah,
starving.
exactly.
These ones are doing a bit better.
Mm. No, the mother, like just like a mother. She was just like a housewife basically, but she was like this custom to always haggle. Was so set that like she just she managed to get down the price of like quite significantly too, by a couple of 100,000 kroner, which is like I think it was the normal tuition fee was like $30,000, I think it is, but she got it down to like 150 or 200 or something.
Wow.
Sorry, 22. Yeah, whatever.
It's very satisfying for the seller in a bazaar for several reasons. One of the reasons is the commotion that is caused by the actual haggle brings a lot more commotion and activity to their market stall. So the neighboring stalls look barren and empty, whereas the commotion of people haggling. So one time in Morocco, I was taken to a very remote town that was extremely impoverished, much more impoverished than this, and brought into a special Moroccan Berber carpet sales room, where this one man had this I have pictures I can show you sometime, and he was giving us special Moroccan tea, which is it's a joke. It's called Moroccan whiskey, but it's totally non-alcoholic because Muslims don't drink alcohol.
Right.
And it's like a mint tea. But anyways, so the walls, the ceilings, the floors were all covered in special Berber carpets, and this guy and I haggled for like an hour. And at the end of it, I mean, don't get me wrong, the carpets were beautiful and I was very tempted, but the prices were higher than many places I've seen in Morocco, and just I can tell the guy was a hard bargain, even for a Moroccan haggling Berber carpets. And at the end of after drinking his tea and having so many carpets laid out before me, I eventually said I'm not interested, and the guy finally said, "You haggle like a true Berber," and I took that as a really good compliment.
That is a good compliment.
Yeah, I ended up not getting a carpet, unfortunately, but I just didn't find the price that I wanted. But I left with a lot of great memories, photos, and some other smaller souvenirs.
I haggled in San Felipe in Mexico because it was expected, because they had gringa prices and local prices, and so I haggled down and got a blanket for cheaper, but probably still a lot of money. But they have wonderful blankets in Mexico. Really colorful, sort of plaid, very soft, very warm. I still have that blanket like 30 years later.
Yeah, there's definitely
Sorry, have you
prices.
have you found some specific area to zoom in at?
Oh, what, on the map?
Well, we got that it said Senegal. We saw the words Senegal, so we're assuming it is Senegal.
Yeah.
It does fit the description. You have the French.
Look on that circular thing there.
Wari, I think it says.
Okay, right.
I don't know what that means though.
Wari.
And then look on text to the right there.
It's a boulangerie.
Patisserie is a French word. Don't know what it means, but hey, maybe it's a pastry shop.
Patisserie, yes, pastries and bread pastries.
By the way, say hey to my girlfriend.
Oh, hey,
Hello,
what's
Roosevelt's
happening?
girlfriend.
Sophia,
Oh,
right? If
I was
I got the
saying
name wrong,
Sophia.
I'm gonna get you in trouble.
Yay!
That's it.
That's it. You're right.
Very good. I'm the fellow that plays late night survival and milsim games with your boy.
Yeah, I know who you are.
Cool.
Hello.
I'm recording this on YouTube, by the way, so don't say anything too incriminating.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure.
We've said quite incriminating.
I know, we're just playing around. We're
Yeah,
just
I mean,
joking
like,
around.
fisting's on the table, but you know.
Slow down.
Oh,
This is
okay.
a family program.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Family friendly.
Today we talked about the country with the biggest dicks, and
Oh.
we
Yeah,
actually
that's
never
true.
came
We
to
also
a proper conclusion.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
not the
we
UK at least.
we were talking. Ooh,
Whoa.
we were talking
Oh.
about. Was that a shot at somebody we both
No,
know?
no, it's just like the UK is just
Oh.
lower on average than like the rest of Europe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard Irish guys have small dicks. I don't know if that's true. I mean, I'm
Same
not
shit,
necessarily
same
a dick expert, but
I remember
Okay.
hearing about that.
Sure.
I had a friend in Iceland who said there was like this huge fight back in the like late 90s, early 2000s between the French and the English about what standard condom size should be.
that's pretty fun.
Oh no.
I mean, I
But
kind of
I'm
realized why I've been hating on condoms so much. It's because they're too small. The basic size is.
Well,
So I
you
was
don't
like,
have to buy basic
oh,
size. You can buy
yeah, I
bigger.
know, but
Get yourself some Magnum
that's
Ultra
why.
Thins, my friend.
But that's why I thought like they were so fucking uncomfortable. And also the
Mhm.
first time I used one, it burst. So
oh
yeah,
no.
so that was pretty awkward. And I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know how to use them properly, but also, yeah, they can. You want to make sure you've got plenty of lubrication. This is an educational video, so you want to make sure you have plenty of
Well,
lubrication.
I guess we're
Don't
going
double
there.
up because they'll rub against each other and
I
break.
guess we're
I mean,
going
we're
there.
compensating
Why
for
would
the life
anybody
If
double
the
up?
band is too
in the
tight,
US, right?
there are other types. You want to look up.
Doubling up is just a bad idea in general.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like wearing two
Pinch.
scuba suits before you go diving.
Yeah,
Not a good
pinch the
idea.
tip when you roll it on. And,
Yeah.
Magnum Ultra Thins are really, really nice. I recommend them.
But my
I have
favorite
not
rule
been
is
paid.
just don't use them. Just kidding. Kids, you should definitely use protection.
So
yeah.
how many kids do you have? You think? Just an estimate.
You
Steve?
talking to me? No.
Just an
No.
estimate.
I did have that lingering fear once or twice, but no, I should be in the clear.
All right. I see. Well, obviously,
Thank
the first
goodness I
time
never.
for me,
I
using
never.
the burst.
I never
sort
caught a
of
Z virus, so that's good. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting.
That's kind of really unsettling because that is in the southern parts of the U.S., right, with Zika.
No, I said I was joking. I said Z virus, but no, no. I'm not worried about. No, I mean obviously the big fear is HIV. Obviously that's the big fear because you might not even know for 10 years that you have it. That's frightening. So that's probably
but
that's the biggest
still
scare.
quite low.
Yeah, the testing has come very, very, very far with that, though. It's highly
Plus,
unlikely that you won't.
now they've actually started with vaccines.
But people lying is the frightful thing. It's not necessarily the testing. It's people just that you meet and have a one-night stand or something.
People stealthing, people doing lots of things.
It's a frightening thing. And
Didn't
sometimes
you hear
people
about
don't
that
even know
woman
they
in the
have it.
US? Didn't you know about that woman in the U.S.? There was this doctor who took her blood, and she saw that her white blood cells was like acting weirdly, and he just took an HIV test because it sort of they acted weirdly, and guess what? It came back positive, but she sued him for what was it, like psychological something something, and got a lot out because he did a test that he was not allowed to. Like without consent, so to speak.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Wow, that's
litigious. And she was known to have several partners too, active partners. So it's like, what in the fuck?
That's why I asked for identification and paperwork.
If I would drop a pin somewhere just to get this moving.
All right.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's-
no, yeah,
But
definitely.
hey, we have the flags and the like
We know it's Senegal at this point.
text there. But where is
It's,
the question?
yeah, I mean, I'm not too concerned about where.
Okay.
All right. Oh yeah. Okay. It was northern Senegal, but cool.
Not too shabby.
No, it's not too bad.
That does
we
make
have
sense
way
though,
worse.
because it's pretty dry up there on the north side.
All right. So
All
now
right.
let's see where we are.
This could be familiar. Okay, not the
Could be
trees.
many places. Oh look, it's a tire planter. Man, people
Yeah.
really make use of tires around the world for so many things.
They last.
Interesting house.
Definitely
Yeah.
not the USA. Those signs are not in the USA.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
slow
this
down now.
this is like
Zuck.
I
no,
think
that's not Czech. Look at the
is
bar.
it?
No, they have too many of those.
Go back to the signs.
What does
Oh,
that
okay.
say?
Well, maybe
What is it?
maybe
What is
it
that?
is Czech.
Okay, we can.
It could be. I think.
No,
Gold
Gold
Club.
Club.
Look at the street name.
or maybe
Yomandere.
To the
You're
right,
moving
right
so
there.
much. I
Right,
can't
right.
read the name of the fucking bar.
There.
Exactly.
Go back
That
to the name
could
of the
be
bar.
Czech, no?
yeah, it could be, but the name of the bar is weird.
Yoma Bar.
Sorozo.
Yoma
That's-
Bar
Sarada?
Look at all the little inflectiony things.
Sarada. But that looks like it's just supposed to be like for the looks of it.
Mm.
Let's continue.
Well, I mean,
and
it's in
find
Europe
other-
at least,
Yeah.
most likely
like
European.
somewhere in East Europe,
Yeah.
Central
Yeah.
Europe.
Yep, Central or Eastern Europe. I'd have to agree with
I was
that.
hoping to find a street sign, but I didn't. So let's go this way. White people.
Let's racially profile.
Okay.
something
Oh.
something on that wall there on the right.
Look at
I
the
would
trees.
I would
This
talk
was-
about the size of her dick, but I don't
Okay,
think she
so
has one.
frittata. So pizza. What do you call pizza? Pizza
Pizza.
place?
Pretty sure you
Frittata?
call pizza
No.
pizza everywhere.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but futar.
but that could also be the name of this like
Yeah, it could be.
restaurant.
All right, on that one then.
It's a bar.
Ooh, zoom in on that menu.
No, this
No.
is not Spanish. What the fuck?
Zoom in on the menu. This doesn't look like Czech.
Yeah.
No,
definitely-
this is
definitely not
no,
Spanish.
no, this is not Czech.
So, what is
I don't know.
Well, wait.
800? Wait. What kind of 800?
Oh,
It's if you look at the like
Currency.
currency exactly
Oh
FT.
shit. FT. Yeah. What is FT?
That's a good
that
question.
could be anything.
FT.
Well,
No
we
googling.
know
No googling.
it's not Europe like in the European Union
Oh
with
wait. There was a flag on that. Oh damn it! The
With a
trees are
euro.
in the way.
Yeah, because it's not a euro.
Oh, this.
Even if this is an older
Um.
picture.
Oh,
yeah, but yeah.
I was hoping to see the flag. Oh. No, that's just like it's not a
Those are
flag.
the Italian
Wait,
colors,
that would be
but
Italian,
but
but
Italy
that's not.
uses euros, doesn't it?
yeah. Basically, it's like Hungary, the same.
Yeah, this.
Look at
is
that writing,
not-
that's-
Solzarium.
That's
It could be
somewhere.
Hungary.
Yeah, this could be Hungary.
You want to get
Yeah.
a manicure?
I'm good.
Interesting. There's a wreath with oranges stuck to it on that door.
Hmm.
Go up to that
Don't-
next. There you go. Yeah.
Maybe it's
I think Hungary's a damn good guess.
What is a
actually.
stop sign? Okay, never mind.
What is what?
Nah, never mind. It won't matter. Like
Is
the
is
non-
which
thing.
country is more first or second world? Is it Hungary or Slovakia?
They're pretty darn similar, I think.
Yeah.
But
Does Slovakian language look like the Hungary language? Hungarian?
if I heard it, I would be able to tell the difference.
I wouldn't.
Because the one sounds like Finnish, the other one sounds like, well,
Gibberish.
more Slovakia. No, not Slovakia. More Eastern European.
Oh damn! Look at that.
Offending more people
Hey,
around the
look at
world every day.
Oh, we're in Japan. Okay.
Nippon,
It's-
pretty sure we're not.
Okay,
Oh, right there.
it's
It's
like-
Hungary.
it's
It's
like a-
Hungry. Look at the
Oh, it's
URL.
Hungary. Yeah, it
Look at the
is.
URL
Yeah.
down at the bottom.
Yeah, hey.
Well
Hey,
done.
all right.
What do they think they're doing? The kickboxing aerobic kick. It's
They're
it's
doing the
fucking
Macarena,
aerobic
clearly.
Bring
Okay,
Hungary
break
up
it.
on the map then,
Hambu
and
dojo. Really?
we'll see if we can find some.
Well, look, Zenta's LD. Okay.
What?
Nip
So
Well, look at
basically,
I'm
Ev does
looking at
martial
the-
arts, so she's hypercritical of the way they're kicking.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
kicking up high and they don't have the weight forward. They have the weight backwards. So they're just
Yeah.
gonna push themselves
And look at her fingers. They're
backwards.
all gonna get broken. Like
Yep.
they're doing aerobic bullshit, and they're
Yeah,
wearing
but it says aerobic up there. So.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, they're
Okay.
wearing like helmets.
Touche.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Yeah,
Yeah.
I read that aerobic part. Yeah. Anyway, enough
I
about.
I
Uh,
think this is up north somewhere.
bring it up on the map.
Oh damn, she knows the
South
exact
kind of goes
location in
into that a little
Hungary.
bit more tropical, right?
Yeah.
Not really tropical,
So
but dry and
Björk.
hot.
Where's the Björk, please?
Birch?
Birch. No.
Birch, yeah.
Birch tree. Yeah. Okay. So Geo.
Sizentes. Do we see a Sizentes up here anywhere?
I think this is a small town.
Yeah,
Could you continue till you get to like a bigger crossing of some sort?
absolutely. I wasn't ready to bring up
I
the
found
map.
it. I
That
found
was,
I found a Centrende, which is longer right north of Budapest. If you zoom in, it's a longer word, but maybe the route is similar. Going on the map.
yeah, I see what you mean right there. Yeah. But
So maybe Cientes is some kind of abbreviation for it. If you
I
zoom in closer, there
mean-
might be a smaller village near the city that you see there.
Okay. No.
Maybe not. Could just be the root of a word that means something in the name of the city.
Something. Yes, that thing that you're.
Did I just lose connection? Are you guys there?
Yeah,
I think Ev lost. Ev, you
like
there?
the picture's frozen. Yeah.
There
Easy.
she is.
That's
There we
it's fuzzy for me too.
I'm gonna take this
Okay,
phone
here we
call
go.
real quick. I'll be right back. Just keep it going, guys.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's a bus stop.
Yeah. There's a lot of people out.
Yeah, yeah,
That's very active.
Yeah, it's a very cute town.
it is. I would go here. I would go
Yeah.
challenge that dojo. For, you know.
Go ahead. Kick the racists.
Maybe you
Yeah,
should run your own dojo, eh? Have those also have those tea ceremonies.
Oh,
Yeah.
big class.
I was I actually that was my plan before Ehlers-Danlos syndrome is set in.
Hmm.
Can't really teach martial arts when like your leg dislocates just walking down the street.
Well,
Oh.
I mean, depends on how you teach people, right?
You flag.
This looks like a food store, and yeah, it's probably not going to help us out.
No.
Wait, was that car just demolished?
Wait, what?
Was
No,
the side of that car demolished, or was that just blur?
it's just blur.
Okay. It looked like it was completely like smashed, like someone drove into it or
I like
something.
these purple trees here. What's this building? Zeskulet. I don't know what
We
it's
can't
in.
see. You need to zoom in.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
Yeah, could you zoom in on the signs there on the left as well? Let's see. I mean,
anything could be like the name of the
Yeah.
city.
if
Who wouldn't know?
Yeah.
I would just pick
just
a guess.
look on the map, and then we'll just take a guess, right? Enlarge it one more time. Like the there we go.
Yeah, sorry. I would say further up.
Well, that's the edge of the country. So.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see.
Yeah, like so. Do you think more west or east?
West.
I wonder if we could get some like skyline view of some form. Because if we do, we can see if there's like
Yeah, like hills or. Well, I see.
yeah.
Well, they're not gonna get one right here.
No,
Let's see if
but
we can get
maybe-
a little further out, maybe.
Yeah.
There's a market. People on bicycles. The weather's really nice. Oh,
Well, I mean, I've seen a lot of people on bicycles, so I don't think it might be that much hills and stuff.
mm.
No,
Well,
pretty
I think it was really flat.
yeah.
So
Yeah, it looks really flat.
So then it might not be close to Austria.
Mhm.
because Austria is a lot of mountains.
Yeah, I don't see any hills anywhere.
No.
It's very flat here. So maybe, well, yeah, it gets a little more hilly up here. See, topography. So maybe it is
We're
further
having,
south,
yeah.
or
And
maybe somewhere.
it could be one of those cities that just, you know, those really flat cities, mining cities.
Mm,
So that could be a thing too. So it doesn't really have to, like, they've terraformed it basically. So what you could do is just
pick a spot.
Yep.
basically, but like center maybe a little bit further up.
Like up around here.
I mean, Budapest height is pretty alright actually.
Yeah, maybe close to Budapest.
Yeah, so like, go ahead and put it there. Whatever.
Mhm. Actually, pretty good. Pretty good.
Dang, it was in the south though.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, I always forget how small the countries are here. Like 71. Holy shit! Like
Yeah,
my commute was almost that long yesterday
yeah, dang.
just to go to work.
Shit. Yeah, and regarding the conversation we had earlier, work in the US is very different from working in Sweden.
This is pretty.
It is
Yeah, it
pretty.
No, this is not Sweden.
Why wouldn't it be?
Well, it's not. You can tell
Look
from.
on there.
Yeah, you can tell from like how the mountains are.
There are places that looks okay. Look at
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Scotty cheap. Shit.
I'm back, guys. I noticed you guys got
Is
not
this
too
like
far
Canada
from
or
the
something?
location. I saw I was hungry. Very good.
This looks a little bit American, doesn't it? With
Yeah.
with a sign there right before the bridge.
And just look at the
The
road.
yellow and black.
Zoom in on that.
Scotty
Chief.
Chief Creek.
I mean, if this
No,
is
it's
America,
creek.
if this
Is it
is
creek?
America, then it could
It's
be
creek under the.
that could be a Native American name.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. It
Scotty
kinda
Chief
sounds like it.
Creek. Yeah. Good call. Good call.
And the
Let's go
Evergreens
to
indicate
the
that it's
creek.
somewhere in the north, so this could also be Canada. We're not sure yet.
That's true. It could be Canada. It's
Could be Alaska.
pretty area. Well, let's see what
Stop.
kind of flags are on the house over here, Vinny.
Can't go in.
Americans love to put up fucking flags. So
Yeah.
Actually, we found
Just
at
be
least
Canada.
2 or 3 Swedish places with the Swedish flag as well. That's how we identified
That's true.
Sweden.
that's true. We have found some Swedish flags, but they're not as prevalent.
Not as prevalent. That's true.
And
In Sweden, they
also the
usually have a couple of different flags though, so it's kind of misleading because they're so like open to. I don't know.
I mean, if we look
Yeah.
at America historically, not
Well,
only did we have
exercise.
the War of Independence against the biggest nation in the world, UK, there's kilometers per hour, it's probably Canada, but we also had the
Oh.
Civil War
No,
against ourselves, which
no,
was also
can you
pretty
go back?
epic.
Go back. Look at the sign.
yeah, it's
Kilometers.
kilometers. Yes, we saw that.
That's what I said. That's why I said it's
Okay.
probably it's probably Canada, not the USA.
Yeah.
And that's not how it looks in Europe. Like the sign doesn't.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
this, I mean, I could be wrong, but it looks very North American, probably Canada.
It does look pretty North American. I think Canada's probably a pretty good call. Let's see
Look at that
see if
vehicle.
there's a Canadian flag on the back of this truck, perhaps.
It's not going to be that easy, Ev.
Well, look on the side
Yeah.
there. Look at the name.
Canada, because that's in the Cascade. It says Cascade Carriers. That's in English.
Cascade Mountains.
I don't know where the Cascade Mountains are.
The Cascades. I don't remember.
You can
Are
bring
they-
it
is
up on
that-
the map anyway. Like Canada. Just zoom in.
Eh,
I mean, I think we need more information.
I like to go in
Okay.
raw.
We've already established that you like to go in raw, Steve.
That's right. We did talk about the discomfort that comes with not going in. There's French. Hey, there we go. It's definitely Canada now.
Yeah.
Chains may be removed, but what if I don't want to?
Mhm.
I don't want to remove my
This is
chains.
probably somewhere in the eastern part of Canada, maybe French Quebec, but I don't
Oh,
know.
look at it fine.
You can find French all over the place in Canada, but it
suppose.
is a little more prevalent east. That's true.
Look in that sign to the left.
I'm
To the left, to the left.
that
Got
chain
English
up
and
here. Yeah,
French.
English and French. Yeah, I think you're right. It's probably more likely the east. Brake check. I guess there's I guess there's some hills up that way.
Well, we're on a hill, I think.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
wasn't incline. Sikani Campground. Okay.
Which means we're probably not going to see any towns or cities for a long
No,
way
So,
off.
it
None.
sounds very like Indian-y though.
There's
Definitely, it's definitely Native
of
American. There's no doubt about
there's
that at this point.
a lot of First Nations territory in Canada.
Like, we know for a fact now that this is Canada. Those are Native American words, and this is probably the eastern side of Canada because of the amount of French. French Quebec, not quite sure, but could be.
Mm-hmm.
Canadian bacon sucks.
You say that every time, but I agree. I fucking
What's so
hate it
special
as
about Canadian bacon?
it's like ham. It's like thin ham, but not good ham. And actually, I'm not sure that's how it is in Canada. It's just on pizza. Like you can, they often offer Canadian bacon, and nobody's sure why because it sucks.
I've also been to Canada too, by the way.
I've been to
I
Canada.
can't say that I can relate to any of what you told me. I've never been to Canada, but I mean to anything I've tasted.
Yeah, I mean Canada. The food is fine in Canada. And I don't think I've ever seen
Except for their
Canadian.
bacon.
Well, I've never seen Canadian bacon in Canada.
What? Okay.
They just have normal bacon there. So it's Canadian bacon is what they call. Well, it's like French fries. You know, it's what they call this like ham-like stuff in the United States, but that doesn't mean that
So
Okay,
that's what
when
they
so
use.
basically when you say bacon in America, you're thinking of those crispy strips of just crispy bacon, like bacon. And then you go to Canada, if you order bacon, it's like fucking flimsy fatty ham.
Has that been your experience? You've actually got stuff like that?
I knew better not to order
The
bacon when I
prairie.
was in Canada.
Well, then you don't know, do you? You're just assuming that the
No, 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 no,
American.
no, no, no. We can talk.
So
You can talk to any Canadian. They'll tell you the same thing. It's different. It's just
the
different.
You know what? We're
the
gonna bring my
companies are French as well. Like they have
yes.
French company names. I
So
wonder,
Quebec.
like on a fucking crane. So I figure it's pretty far on the French side.
Yeah. We're gonna bring my sister in, hopefully, in like in at some point, and she is now
Wait,
Canadian.
there's a sign up there to the right, back to the right, like
Ah, shit. Okay, yeah. I think that's just a box.
maybe.
Well, no, something valley on the back of it. So that could indicate the location. On the bigger sign. That's the solar panel. Go forward.
Yeah.
Expect
go to
delays.
go to the traffic sign. Look at the back of it up close.
Okay, that's where I was just about to be. And you said to go back, so.
Yeah, I thought it was
Zoom in on that.
Sold and serviced by Valley Traffic Systems.
CA Canada. Okay, thanks for the confirmation. Next.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Let's just choose a spot in Quebec. Honestly,
Okay, yeah.
it's gonna be just
Yes.
roads and roads and road of this, just in the woods.
Yeah.
Maybe a lake or two.
Here, let's go up here. Whoa, what's this? Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Nuclear
Shit.
testing grounds.
Like a meteor hit or something. I don't know. Or volcano or. Whoa!
Whoa, British Columbia.
Ah!
I think we got that one wrong.
Well, that would explain why I said it looks like Alaska. It's quite beautiful
yeah.
up there.
Gotta
Never
find a
been.
way to still be right. Okay, let's see. Where are we now? Ostervang.
We're in Norway.
Oh,
Is that
this is
Norway?
Norway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I got it faster than the Swede. I'm
crossing.
proud of myself.
Are those
Okay.
is that a lilac tree?
I forget. Are you Swedish as well?
I don't know what those are
Yeah,
called.
she is.
Look at this cute
Well, I'm
little
fairly certain.
Huh?
We haven't had this conversation actually, but
You never had the
I'm
conversation of what
Swedish.
country she's from.
I'm Swedish.
But I have
Okay.
assumed, and all the like family things are very Swedishy. So, and
She's really from Senegal.
Yeah.
that moment when you have no idea what's going on.
Look at these cute little brick houses. They don't have earthquakes here.
Yeah, no, it's because like Norway, Sweden, and
I would say
Denmark
that
were.
this is like south west coast. I don't know why I just feel like, because there aren't like any mountains, so it won't be
That's true. I don't
like
see
on
it.
the Swedish border.
I'm
Maybe like
hoping we'll get a name of the town.
Bergen. Maybe, I don't know.
Re-
I hope,
Rema.
hope it's
Last
Bergen.
time we were at was in Bergen,
Bergen.
Lebadium.
Bergen.
I know.
That's not gonna help us.
No, I was hoping that, yeah.
All right, so
Maybe we should go to
just so
the
you
edge.
know, we can read and understand most of what is on the different billboards and whatnot.
Oh, look at the children.
I wonder if
why the
this
Swedish
Google
office
car actually stopped
continues.
for traffic.
Oh, you should be able to look at a school.
Cutting.
Oh no. His
What
legs.
has happened?
Oh no, his legs.
They've killed the children. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here right now. They're gonna come for
Okay.
us.
The getaway car.
It's our virtual getaway car.
I bet the Norwegian police
Steve's
ride
got-
on flying reindeer.
Oh no.
No, that'd be Finnish. It's reindeer.
That's
Yeah, I think that's Finnish.
Oh.
All right.
Ring. Okay.
It
Is
is
that
Ring. All right, so that's like Ringway or Ring Road. All right, so
Yeah.
in a lot of places in Stockholm, even you have a road that goes.
You're screaming.
Sorry, in a big circle around the whole area, right? Oh,
Oh, Nyköping. Okay, I know where we are. I think
Oh.
if we can find Nyköping,
Källerup.
then we are just like.
All right, so Sjörup, Källerup.
Okay, I have no idea
Nyköping.
where that is, but we should be able to find it because I
Oh.
think those are like. No, not that far.
No,
up.
no, it's supposed to be pretty central.
Yeah, we're like south.
Like I think even fairly close to, like we think Nyköping is probably fairly close to Oslo, one of the bigger, like fairly big cities.
Yeah.
Could you enlarge it one more time?
if I work at it hard, I might be able to make it a little bit bigger, but no promises. Okay.
All right,
So,
look at
You should look more south.
so on that sign, on the top of that sign, you see the Nyköping.
is that how you
Right.
say that? Nyköping?
Well,
No.
not, I don't know how they pronounce it, but all right. So in Swedish, we would say Nyköping.
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 Knee shopping. Okay. You'd
Yeah,
say
yeah, basically.
knee shopping in Sweden.
I'm sure Ev made that threat to many of her victims in karate. After the session, you're gonna go
They
knee shopping.
All right.
So it's not here. I think it's further down. I think it's like.
Probably just look around a little bit here and there.
You remember
Oh,
Valerio,
okay,
right?
okay,
You remember Valerio Roosevelt, that Norwegian girl we used to play with? She used to make me say all these
yeah,
lewd.
yeah.
She made me say all these lewd things in Norwegian, but she wouldn't tell me what I was saying until later.
You know, you could have asked me.
Yeah, I know. She would usually
Okay,
make me
so
say
it's
shit
not
like,
here.
"Does my ass look nice?" or "My ass is plump," things like that.
Is your ass plump, Steve?
You know what? My ass is probably not my best feature, but it's not half bad.
Vänta, nej, inte det Danmark.
Inte Danmark.
Nyköping.
Oh, okay.
Är du säker?
Sjörup.
Ja, Källerup, där skulle ju lugnt kunna vara den. Ja, men det
Nej, men
skulle bli
vi har ju
Danmark.
vi har sett där nere.
What? Really? Could be Denmark?
Mm,
Oh well.
this is
Those have
true.
the O's with the cross through
The
them.
lack of mountains is a bit.
That goes together better
Yeah,
with
exactly.
how you pronounce Nyköping. Nyköping, and like with how they're
Köping.
exactly.
Well,
Uh,
Källerup! Hey, look!
Right there. No.
oh yeah,
Oh,
Källerup.
Källerup, but
En skiva, then we
Ladies
should
and
be in the
gentlemen.
middle of.
and Nyköping is up there.
Yeah,
Zoom out.
yeah, we know. This is Källerup.
Denmark.
Yeah, but then
Skiva.
Look for
Oh,
a little
yeah,
bit. Look for a little town. Look for like a little
wait,
city.
wait, up in the left corner. Okay, so go up a little bit. Just drag it up. There we go. And right there, isn't that Nyköping?
Yes.
Yeah, right there.
And
All right. So if you look at how we're gonna drive on this roundabout-ish thing, how would that go?
I would try to get a bit further on the map and like look if you can see any like signs of how far it is.
Well, you can triangulate by looking at Shorup, which is 16, and Kjellerup is 186 kilometers. So if you see which one is closer, you can triangulate your location somewhat.
Is that not the road?
No.
Yeah, I think that's the name of the road.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, okay.
Yeah,
well,
see,
there's
because
16.
26
Look at 16 is running south. It's south of.
Oh, okay. So maybe we're in Viborg.
But then there's also 34 and 26 as well on this same damn thing.
Yeah. So here's 26. Here's 34. Here's 16.
So we're probably somewhere between all three of those.
In that case, just put it close.
I've actually been in Nyköping.
Okay, we'll try.
Oh,
4 miles. Actually, very good. Thank you for the help with that. We would not have made that. All right. So this is called a more diverse world. So they got rid of the like photospheres and stuff like that, and they tried to make it so that you go to some different places because the main world map. So
Well
let's
done. Let's play another.
Oh yeah.
Another one. Okay, here we go.
Australia.
Not Sweden.
Hashtag not Europe.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it could be like Spain.
Yeah, I guess.
But
I guess.
I would say
it could be Spain.
Really.
I've been to Spain as
I
well,
don't
and
know
I've seen
about
countries. I've seen.
Well,
I've seen
the
countryside.
thing is, Spain is way too
this is
well
not
made.
No, I
like
know
this
exactly.
is yeah.
There would be a little
there
more
any other
mountains in Spain, I believe.
Well, there are some really flat areas, but
Look at the car
but
behind you,
also-
please. Okay.
I'm trying
Also,
to, but it's going the same direction.
Is it?
Since they're in the European
So you're telling me it's
Union,
driving
they
on the
got
wrong side of the road, or is it behind this car?
I think it might be behind this car. I think.
Yeah, the Google guy's driving fast.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't you? They burn these fields.
I mean, it depends if I'm getting paid by the hour and I've got a bag of Cheez-Its on my passenger seat and coffee.
Are these acacia trees?
Where do acacia trees grow?
They grow in Africa, but they probably plant them other places. I don't know. There's acacia.
Wait, look to your right. Look to your.
What?
Never mind. Just keep going. It's too
There's
late.
a trash can in the middle of nowhere.
I wanted to see that car that you went past. I wanted to see which way it was going. It is driving on the opposite side of the road, so this could
Left
very
side,
well
yeah.
be. Well,
South
I mean,
Africa or Australia?
But there's like 20 fucking countries where they drive on the other side of the road because I didn't know there were so many when I looked it up. I mean, this could be South
but
Africa.
It still narrows it down quite a lot.
Yes. It's not the United States. It's not Canada. It's not really
It's not Spain.
any place in South America.
It's not 90% of the world.
Yes.
90% of countries, rather. These cars look to be in fairly good condition and fairly new, so that means it could very well be something like South Africa. Some of the other nations where you drive on the other side of the road, they're not first world or second world countries. They're like third world countries. So you're
Oh,
gonna
look,
see
it's a
more rundown
sign.
cars.
It was a sign.
Oh,
Luger,
Lu-
Lodge.
Luging?
It's in English.
Lodge.
Lodge.
It's Australia.
Maybe
Mm.
it could
Well,
still
you
be
have
South
English in
Africa.
South Africa too.
Yeah. Okay.
Mercedes. Oof.
Why is everything so
Wildly
like
so
worn down on these signs?
like there's definitely been fire nearby, so that's probably why.
Wait. Settlers. What does that say? Mal
R
something
some
Hall.
lower one says R
Marble Hall or
Marble
something
Hall or
Settlers.
R.
R5IS R516 settlers.
Yeah.
Hall.
If there's
Huh.
an R, if it's a root
Go up
with
to
an
the
R, then
next.
it's South Africa or someplace
thing.
like that. Lodge. Okay. Here's a sign coming up. Let's see what it says. Why are you so Oh, I think we're in South Africa because R516, if that's Route 516, South Africa has the roots, doesn't it, with the R? What now? I'm
I
not
can't
seeing.
recall which one. I think so.
No, I don't see any roots though. What the fuck? Oh yeah, here we go. Root. Yeah, see.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the same kind of green, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So where is Route 516? This is a very deserty part.
Just find Lodge.
Yeah. Well, Lodge might be teeny tiny. This is a big,
She's being facetious.
big country, as you can see.
A lot of
It has
times, lodges are
it's
like
Route
in
56.
safaris or things like that, or near safaris.
Route 6. Okay.
Hunting lodge.
But yeah, or hunting grounds as well. Different types of preserves.
What is a lodge? Like, if you would define a lodge, what is a lodge?
A place to stay, like
It's lodging. I usually
Skiing lodge?
Yeah.
Isn't that correct? Yeah.
But a lodge doesn't necessarily have to
hunting
do with
lodge.
skiing. Any place to like
No, like
live.
that is also something a lodge could. Yeah.
Yeah, like the house you live in is a skiing lodge, or like
yeah.
hotel stuff.
Okay, what the fuck? I don't understand. Like we were in the 300s and then suddenly we're in the 700s.
Don't try to
Similar
make any
ranking
rhyme or
system,
reason
so
of it.
it's like
Ooh, 506.
nonsensical. You
Maybe,
just gotta look around and find it.
maybe we can find 516 somewhere around here. Now we're at 52. How does any of this work? I think we're at the border.
We know what country we're in. That's all that matters.
Okay, well, then I'll just choose somewhere around here. Well,
Yeah,
Not too bad.
not too bad.
Up around there is where it's a bit drier and there's a lot of like Serengeti and lodges and stuff.
Oh, pretty place.
Yeah, it looks charming.
Already screaming
Palm
Southeast
trees.
Asia
Oh,
or Central.
Knorr.
Yep, Southeast Asia.
Oh
there you
yeah,
go.
Yeah.
this is Thailand,
Nah, that's not Thai.
or wasn't it?
It could
Well,
be it could be Filipino.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
that's a kind of food brand.
Actually,
you know?
wait. Can you zoom in on that sign?
That's like a commercial sign. Knorr.
Yes, but we're looking at the script.
mm,
Ooh, that script.
I
Wow.
always get thrown off by that. I can't remember if that's because Thai in certain font really throws me off. You know.
Yeah, nice hammock.
Mm-hmm.
Good
I've
place to
been
relax.
to Thailand as well.
Oh wow, look at her hair. Or maybe that's a hat. I'm gonna tell myself
That is
it's
definitely a hat.
Aw. But it would be so cool if she had purple hair.
The style of roof is very important.
No, that's true.
Tin.
Lots of roof styles. We got big
Terracotta,
ass birds.
kind of.
Well, and the decorations, the decor. All right, but okay, let's see. Are there any? Oh, look, shrine. Probably Thailand
Yeah.
or someplace near Thailand.
I mean, yeah. Remember Cambodia can be very similar at times.
That's true.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
true. It's true. Doggle. We're deep in the jungle though. Our stilt
Rainforest.
houses. Yeah. I'm deep in the rainforest though.
Oh,
Thank you for educating me, Steve-san, on
You
the
as
different
well.
types of biomes. Oh, you're welcome.
Steve son.
It's
Get this
a it's an Asian thing. It's an
Yeah,
Yeah,
Asian thing.
I know.
he does.
I've been watching a lot of anime before, so I know.
Oh, it's cool. It's like everybody's hanging out right here.
Did you know
This
that
is like happening.
I had a friend, I have a Chinese American friend. I mean, he's 100% Chinese but grew up in America, and he has like 3 brothers, and my whole fucking life I thought his brother was named San, or I thought his
Mhm.
Asian name was San. I mean, they have American names as well. His American name is Ephraim. But I found out like only a couple of years ago that it's not San, it's San. I thought it was San, but they were calling him San Sun, which is third son. I didn't even realize that until like a couple of years ago. This whole time I thought his name was something else. But yeah.
My best friend's Chinese name is spelled like Wankeung, but it's the pronunciation sounds a lot like wanker. When like he
Damn.
told me how it was pronounced, I was like wanker, and I laughed. He said, "See, that's why I don't tell anybody." His name is Edwin.
Right. So we haven't seen a single car. They're only mopeds.
I have a story that will blow that one out of the water. There's nothing
Oh.
that can beat it when it comes to names. So I know an Albanian girl who went to school in China. She went to university in China, and her
Yeah.
Chinese friend was named Chibuth Chi. And that's fine, that's great. But in Albanian, I think it was, Chibuth Chi means fucked in the ass.
Oh
So,
no!
so her friend's name was fucked in the
way.
ass.
oh no.
Oh no! Oh.
Can you imagine calling your friend fucked in the ass every time you want to say their name?
Hello, fuck to the ass. It's so nice to see you today. That's a really, really unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Are these Brahmable?
Coincidence?
Actually. Oh. Sweetie, you can't fall
That's
asleep
like
there.
my first question.
You don't have your CPAP on. No dying in my bed. But hey, are these Brahmables? Since you're awake,
I don't.
my fiance is asleep in here
Oh, so he knows.
because
Okay.
we have air conditioner. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but Brahma cow. Yeah, they got the hump and they got the. Do they have like a waddle too? Yeah. Brahmas. Cool. Not sure if relevant or not, but hey.
What's the most common? Where do you find those most often?
That's a good question.
We saw them in Colombia on the other game,
Yeah, we did.
but we're definitely in
not
Southeast
Colombia.
Asia, so I don't think it
Yeah,
even
that's
matters.
treacherous.
They're probably in
I think
India as
they're-
well.
They're just really docile, so they're aren't they pretty docile? No? Oh, he's shaking his head no. He worked on like a 2,000-acre cattle ranch, so why are Brahmas
Yeah, I
popular?
don't know.
He doesn't know. He just
In
knew that
Thailand, I fed chimpanzees. I had snakes around me. I rode elephants and I pet tigers on more than one occasion. Thailand was a trip.
Yeah, you lucky bastard.
I brought my night vision. I spent the night with natives in the rainforest, and I brought my night vision, and I didn't see anything at night. I was disappointed.
Aw, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
But you got to pet tigers and snakes and chimpanzees and
Did I tell you the story about the tiger that I got so scared at one point?
Why did you get scared of the tiger?
There's 2 different locations where I pet tigers. One is questionable whether or not it's animal abuse, and they're in chains and whatnot. The other one is you sign a waiver that if you die, it's not on them, and they put you in a cage full of tigers with no chains. and they're all playing around and they're totally awake. And so they tell you not to pet the tiger too far up on the neck because that's sort of like a playful sign, like you want to play and get rowdy with them. And so I was petting the tiger on its back and I went a little too far up the neck and it just turns around, growls, and just stared at me in the face. And when you are faced, it sounds like, okay, you hear it, it's one thing, but when you have a skull of an apex predator and the eyes are as big as your fists, just staring you down, like you sense that you are inferior to them on the food chain.
Yes.
And the only measure of security was a small Thai man with a reed trying to distract the tiger. So I understand predators. I've grown up with cats. I understand that these are just large cats. So the thing you do is I avoided eye contact and made no sudden movements and just slowly started walking backwards while trying not to step on its tail, mind you.
Yeah, don't step on the tiger's tail. That's a bad idea.
So, like, can you imagine the fear? Just trying not to step on its tail, trying to walk backwards, trying to not make eye contact while it's staring me down. It was fucking frightening.
You loved it, didn't you?
When I got out of the cage, yeah, but not
when you got out of the cage. You loved it, not while you were thinking.
Because I realized I offended the tiger in its little territory.
Yes. We're in Cambodia.
Yeah.
Yes. Choose a spot and let's. That's the end of that chapter. Let's go to the next one. I
would take the risk. I've held a baby tiger cub before. I've snuggled a tiger.
Hold on. Angkor, isn't that a location in Cambodia? Look at the sign to the left. I think that's it's a city. I don't know if that's just an advertisement. Angkor Wat, I believe it's called. Let's look around for it.
It's television. Yeah. Let's see. Well, we can try going somewhere near it if we can find it.
Yeah, it should be fairly big if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm just confused. Maybe
isn't Angkor Wat like
Isn't it mythical? Is it a mythical place?
I think it's a big ass like temple-y thing.
Yeah, isn't it like I think
it's like one of the wonders of the world.
Yeah.
According to Civilization 5.
So that sign could just be some kind of advertisement, like Angkor TV's channel or some shit.
Like those kind of pyramid things. What are they called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. Choose any goddamn spot. It could be anywhere. Okay. Somewhere dry. This is a little bit drier than the rest of the. rainforest.
I don't know what's dry there. Okay. Whee! 74 miles. Not bad.
What country is that bordering? It's near Vietnam.
Well, it's right near. Yeah.
Right close to Vietnam. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Next.
Very cool.